This is how you're gonna master your time and use your time more efficient going into 2025. First way to master your time is you need to limit or get rid of completely distractions, things that are not helping you grow and get better, and things that you overdo too much. So I think the big example, using your phone a lot. All right, your phone could be used for good, but also it can be, overused, just like anything in life. So find ways to limit your phone time. You don't have to be like, all right, one day I'm not using my phone the whole day, but like take out your phone in simple things. All right, so maybe you say, all right, before I get ready, I'm not gonna use my phone. I'm gonna get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, get ready, and then after that I can use my phone. Boom. That already implemented something to where you're not always dependent on your phone, because sometimes habits can be good and bad. You can build bad habits and good habits. You can build a bad habit of always, smoking or doing things that are harmful to you, but also you can build good habits, but they build over time. If you wake up and use your phone every day when you woke up, over time, eventually it becomes a habit and you're gonna do it just naturally every day. But if you get to the mode where like, all right, I'm not gonna do it, eventually over time you're gonna build up to where it feels weird if you ever do it. You need to limit harmful habits and harmful things. You need to limit or get rid of them completely. Whether it be smoking, drinking, whatever it is. Just limit them or get rid of them completely to where they're not wasting your time. Because there's different type of ways you can do your time. There's 3 ways. Waste time, but it could be entertainment or something like that, where I don't really consider that a complete waste of time. There could be waste of time where it's harmful to you. So you're doing things that are wasting your time, like smoking, drinking, always on your phone, just scrolling, like that are wasting your time in harmful ways. They're actually doing harm to you. And 3, there is time, like I like to call these like time incentives. So like there are things you're doing with your time that are making you better, improving you. In all 3 of those, you're technically, using and wasting time, but in one of them, you're improving yourself. So you're using your time efficiently. Another one, you're deproving yourself. Basically, you're using your time to ruin yourself. And 3 is you're just using time just for it. No matter what, as a human, we are gonna spend time doing something that is that's maybe not as good. Like, some people smoke, some people drink, some people have different like bad habits that we'll just have, because no one is perfect. But you should limit these things, and you should want to spend more time doing proving things than disproving things. So here you're gonna have to get more into the improving things, because you're gonna be like, I know a lot of people be like, all right, I want to do this self-improvement, but like, what do I do? 100 push-ups every day, this and this. It's like, yeah, those are good things to start off of, or good things that you can think of. But the best way to self-improvement is this: create you a list. And I start off with 3. I always say to start off with 3. So here's a simple one I wrote right here. You probably can't read that, but 1 is a gallon of water every day. 2 is read 10 pages of a book every day, and 3 is work out. You can really do those things. And recommend actually starting off simple wins every day. Don't immediately be like, all right, I'm gonna read 50 pages of book every day, I'm gonna drink 5 gallons of water every day, and I'm gonna work out like 100 reps of everything every day. No, do things that are improving yourself every day, but over time, lift the weight up. You know what I'm saying? Increase the challenge. Don't start off too hard, especially if you're not as much of a disciplined person, because you're trying to build your discipline to the thing. If you say, all right, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups every day, and you do them for 2 days, and then the next day you just don't do them because you're so worn out, then you really, it's like, yeah, you did the 200 push-ups, but you're not completing your goal of discipline. But if you said, I'm gonna do 10 push-ups every day, boom, do 10. After 7 days you did 70. After a week you did 140, and eventually, after a week you did 140, and after the 3rd week you've already done more push-ups than you would have if you did the 100 a day, and then only did it for 2 days. The small wins over time are gonna build up, bro. It's basically like, it's the winner effect. If you're a person who don't really think you're a winner, you don't have a lot of wins, then you're gonna feel like more of a loser, right? You're gonna feel like more you can't do anything. You have to let your brain have small wins. A small win could be making your bed every day. Get these small wins over time, and then eventually your brain will be like, oh, I'm a winner, I can do this, I can do that, I can that. It's finding evidence. So then when the harder challenge comes in, you're not worried, you're not anxious, because you're a winner and you can do it. But start off small, and then eventually over time, once it got too easy, boom, build up. I'd recommend also keep a tally of all your disciplines. So every day you do it, tally it. So also when you look back, and whenever you feel like, man, I should just quit, you can look like, oh man, I just started, I can't quit. Or it's been like, for me, it's been, I think today's the 70th day. So it's like now, like days when I wanted to quit, I'm like, man, bro, tomorrow's my 60th day. I can't quit now, because, bro, a promise that you cannot keep to yourself, like, break a promise to others, like, yeah, it could feel bad, but a promise that you break to yourself, bro, it can ruin you. And if you continually break promise to yourself, it can have you in a negative thing. So add the discipline list to your routine, and it could be a great way to maximize your time. So 2 things I talked about: try to limit or get rid of bad habits, And 2, have a list of positive things that are only going to help you do it. Now, I will tell you, if you have a list of, if something in your discipline list is negative, it can ruin you. So, like, this, I really hope no one would put this, but someone was like, all right, I'm gonna smoke in my discipline list. That would ruin you. It'd become a worse habit. So you need to have only positive things. That's why I put water, reading, working out. But it could be anything. If you're a content creator, you could be making a thumbnail every day. Stuff that's going to benefit you. The discipline list will help you with your time management so much, and I can prove it. It has helped me with my time management so much because before I was doing the discipline list, I would be like a lot of people, 3 a.m. motivation, getting up, working out, doing this, starting the business, doing whatever. But the discipline list has kept me so locked in. It kept me locked in. So it's just like, whenever I'm doing something, I have free time, instead of just immediately getting on my phone and playing a game, I'm thinking, all right, what I could do for the YouTube? All right, I could work out some more. Or, all right, I could read more. I could write more. I could do more things. It's maximizing my time. So whenever I feel like I'm just playing overly and I'm just playing and sitting in a place for too long, I'm like, get up, bro. I gotta do something. Do it now. And y'all can even see proof I'm not lying. Whenever I started that first video back is when I started my discipline list. And from there, I've almost uploaded every day, or I don't think I've took longer than a week of a break. I think the longest has been 2 or 3 days. But I've uploaded almost every day, and I've seen the, gains of subs, views, followers, all that. So the discipline is just gonna keep you disciplined, and discipline is a good habit. But good and bad habits are like viruses, they spread. No, actually, let's say bad habits are like viruses, and good habits are like medicine. Both spread, but the crazy thing is, with bad habits, they spread way worse and they ruin your life more, which is obvious. But good habits, they kind of spread slower, but the spread they do is way more beneficial, bro. So it's like, the thing I like to say is, it takes 100 days for you to be locked in, well, not exactly 100 days, but it takes you 100 days for you to truly build yourself up and get to the level, but it only takes 1 day to ruin it all. That's something I live by. So it's like, when I see the discipline list, and I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing it today. I'm like, man, it's been 60 days for me to get the discipline to do these things, but it only takes 1 day to ruin it all, bro. It only takes 1 day, and that's the hard truth of just about life. It'll take so many days, so many hours trying to build yourself up and be better, but it only takes 1 day to ruin it all and get you back to a slump. Another key with master your time is the last one, but you guys, I think you won't expect this. Give yourself time to have fun. Okay, don't always just be too deep and locked in. Okay, yeah, it's good to be locked in now, but give yourself time to have fun. Don't overly do it, especially at the beginning phases. But give yourself time to be like, all right, today I'm gonna go to my friend's house. Today I'm gonna just chill with my friend. Give yourself time. That is a good important thing. I say don't overly do it, but you need to give yourself time to have fun. We're humans. We have to give time to ourselves to interact with others, just have fun. Take a break. A person who's working just all the time, they're gonna be they will be successful because of work, but they will be so stressed and burnt out. Sometimes we can put so much effort into something, overly too much effort, and spend every waking second into something, and right when we get the ball rolling and it starts doing good, we're so drained out that we can't put any more effort into it. I had this with something else in my life, almost with basketball. My last coach, he was really we had to practice every day. You could put so much effort into something that it can eventually hurt you, which sounds crazy because it always says practice hard, but you do need breaks and you do need time just to have fun. That's why I say have the simple discipline list to start off with. Especially do simple things. Say I work out every day, but I'm not I don't say I have to do this amount of push-up, I have to do this amount. I work out, I do just enough, and some days I go harder, some days I just do a little bit. Some days I might just do 10 of these, I forgot what they're called, because every day you're not going to be able to give 100, but even if one day you can only give 10, that means you just gave 100, bro. If you only give 10%, if you only give 1% a day, that means you gave it your all. So give yourself time to have fun, give yourself time of that, but I think that's important because you need to be able to take breaks. You need to be able to separate yourself from the locked in self. Give yourself time to basically just go have fun, go play a sport, go play a game or something like that. Give yourself time to separate, bro. Give yourself just time to just have a good time. Just turn your brain off. Sometimes we have to turn our brain off. I'm a person I'm very locked into my trying to get smarter, trying to learn things. But I'm not always gonna be yes, I have to get smarter, I have to do this and I have to do that. No, sometimes bro, I just have a funny talk, bro. Talk about funny jokes, bro. It's you don't always have to be a locked in and just keyed person like that. There's a time and a place for everything. That's the one important thing. Time and a place for everything. Time and a place to be fully locked in, but there's time and place, just hang out with your friends, have fun. Don't overly indulge. In the beginning, you're gonna have to be more in the locked in side. You're gonna have to be more in the locked in, just in your room, working. But once you start getting a little more, you know, you can start, you know, getting more time just to have fun. It's important to take your brain off some things all the time. So if you don't, you're eventually just gonna go crazy. But I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna upload tomorrow on Christmas. I don't know, I might. But I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. Peace.